Okay, so we will begin the meditation now. What I'll do this morning is to start off by reading a poem. I'll read it twice, and then just allow these words to wash over you and see if anything resonates with you. And allow that. And then I will explain the meditation that I have planned for this morning. This poem is by David White. It's called Enough. Enough. These few words are enough. If not these words, this breath. If not this breath, this sitting here, this opening to the life we have refused again and again, until now. Until now. Enough. These words are enough. If not these words, this breath. If not this breath, this sitting here. This opening to the life we have refused again and again. Until now. Until now. So this morning I would like to do a sitting meditation, a simple breathing meditation. And I invite you to alternate your breaths. You will be taking an in-breath and of course then an out-breath. And with one in-breath, notice your expanding belly, your whole abdominal region, allowing it to expand. And on the next breath, allow your ribs to expand. Notice that there is a difference in your breathing and where the breath comes into the body. And simply allow this to happen, alternating. First, a deep belly breath, then a deep rib breath. And continue this through the meditation as much as you can. You will notice that your mind wanders, that you forget what you're doing, and that's okay. You will simply begin again, noticing the abdominal breath, noticing the rib breath, and keep coming back. And so we begin. A deep belly breath. And a deep rib breath. And as you breathe, allow your body to relax and release. And as you breathe, I invite you to notice if one in-breath or one out-breath is easier or more difficult. I invite you to allow your attention to Go to the belly. Go to the ribs and the heart. Maintaining your focus on your breath. Allowing your body to relax and release on the out breath. And as your mind wanders, as it probably will, because it is the nature of the mind to wander, notice how easy it is simply to bring it back to the focus on your breath. And I invite you to allow your breathing to be simple. And noticing every moment of each breath. Noticing as the in-breath begins, and following the entire in-breath. Noticing the exact moment that it turns to an out-breath. And following that breath all the way through. Noticing if there is a pause between the out-breath and the new in-breath. Breathing easily from your abdomen. Exhaling. Relaxing. Breathing easily into the chest and ribs. And exhaling. And as you exhale, relaxing and releasing. And the invitation is to alternate your breaths between the abdomen and the chest. Breathing through the belly, exhaling. Breathing into the ribs and exhaling. And on each exhale, allowing the body to relax and release. No need to breathe any deeper than you normally would. Allowing the simplicity of breathing. Noticing your belly rising and falling. And then noticing your ribs expanding and contracting. And notice the nature of the mind. Nature of the mind to wander, to think. And as it wanders and you notice that it's wandering, bringing it back to the focus of breath. And as you alternate between the abdominal breath and the rib breath, notice if there is any difficulty in this process of moving your attention, moving your breath from one part of the body to the other. And simply notice. Is there tension in any part of the body? If so, notice it, acknowledge it, relax and release. And as you breathe, notice how the mind tries to fill the silence. And if it does, return your focus to your breath. This is the practice of meditation. Breathing, the mind wandering, bringing the mind back to the breath. Allowing the breath to relax and release all tension in the body. Notice the simplicity of the rhythm of breathing. This is your life. Breathing in and breathing out. Know where to go. Nothing to do. Allowing the mind to quiet just for the moment. You can pick your thoughts up again when we're done. Just breathe. And I invite you to notice how easy, how simple it is to breathe. The body breathes itself. It's not necessary to think. The body simply breathes. We carry our breaths with us everywhere we go. We're breathing every moment of every day, awake, asleep, breathing. And we can always turn our minds to our breath, allowing the exhale to calm us, to relax and release. Moving seamlessly from your meditation back into an awareness of your surroundings. Allowing your eyes to open whenever you feel comfortable doing so. Remembering as you go out into the world today that you always have your breath. You can always turn to your breath, allowing it to calm you, to relax and release any tension, any discomfort. Your breath is your friend. And as we end this meditation, I invite you to come back on Tuesday mornings for this relaxation. Meditations will be different each week. And if anyone has any questions now before we end, please feel free to ask them. Next week, I will not be here, but I will be here the following week, and I invite you to come. So if there are no questions, I invite you to take your breath out in the world with you today. Return to it whenever you need to. It will care for you. And I'll see you in 2 weeks.